Good morning! It is time for more NYCW. We come to you today from 2023, live in the future. We've broken that $50,000 mark. We might lose some after this show actually, so it might go down a little bit. But we have 50k, so that's the first little milestone. And we also have a great card for you tonight, where we will find out who will join Shazza McKenzie and Kaylee Ray in the semi-finals of the GPWA Women's Cup. If we recap the last show, that is what happened. We have a night of incredible action for you. As we know, Matt Cross and Matt Seidel had the best match in NYCW history last summer at night 2 of the King of New York tournament. They battle once again tonight. Matt Fitchett, he's been doing really well, but he's never been able to win the big one. He gets a shot at doing that, because if he's victorious, then he's arguably the top contender. He battles Tracy Williams tonight, who momentum-wise is really on a down. Diamante Promotions Phase 3 of NYCW's most exciting and entertaining stars, and of course Jacob Fadu defends NYCW Heavyweight Gold in the main event against the Dirty Daddy, Christopher Dickinson. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the show. From a crowd in New York of 876 people, we kick things off with a brilliant 52D+, when a decent match Darga defeats Sugar Dunkerton and Tony Deppen in 12:50, when Darga pinned Deppen with an Estelette. Deppen was really off his game, unfortunately grabbing a 31, but Sugar with a 48, Darga with a 56, which is very impressive there. Dunkerton improves in technical as Deppen improves in performance. A brilliant win for Darga there. And yeah, he lost to Dickinson, but if he can get a few more wins back under his belt, then he really is a top contender for the gold. We then have a 38D- when about that added decent wrestling but little heat. Hana Kimura makes her debut, advancing to the semi-finals, defeating Holly Dead in 12:25 by pinfall with a missile dropkick apparently. Hannah gets a 41, Holly Dead with a 31. A solid little match there. I'm quite impressed with Hannah because of the low popularity she has in the region. I didn't know if she'd actually be able to live up that because she is a great wrestler, but sometimes, you know, we've had people like Mance Warner come in and get very low ratings, and we miss old Mansa. We then have a 24A. See, Maiko Satomura only gets a 27. Steph DeLanda gets a 16. As Maiko defeats Steph to advance to the semi-final, she beats her in 7:47 by pinfall with a Scorpion Rising. As Maiko advances, that's Maiko Satomura and Hana Kimura, the two Sendai Girls representatives, as well as Shazza McKenzie from our NYCW and Shimmer's Kaylee Ray, who advance to be the final four. We then have a 43D where Diamante Promotions interrupt the show. They vowed that Andrew Everett's injury is just the beginning. If you cross their path, if you get in their way, they will crush you. Angel Garza, Puma King, Bestia 666, they are the future of NYCW, and not only that, but they're the right now. Andrew Everett, he can't do anything, and neither can their opponents. As we get a 53C- for their match, when a decent match, they defeat the combination of Flamita, Shazza McKenzie and Space Monkey in 14:35, when Puma King tapped out Space Monkey to the La Casita. Angel Garza seemed off his game but still got 53, Flamita with a 54, Space Monkey with a 49. Of course, Space Monkey has been a great wrestler here. He was picking up some wins in the opening off last year, but he's had a few losses in a row lately to some great competition. Maybe he needs just a little something to help him out. As he improves in rumble skills, maybe he just needs to start eating more bananas. We then have a 61C when about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Matt Fitchett defeats Tracy Williams in 18:01 by pinfall with a rock and ruck knee. A great performance from Matt Fitchett, he gets a 60. Tracy with a 48 and another loss for Tracy. He cannot be happy with that. We then have a 75B-, they got the same rating as before. As in a bout that had superb wrestling and good heat, Matt Seidel defeats Matt Cross in 13:07 by pinfall with a shooting star press. And I'll tell you guys right now, Matt Fitchett, Matt Seidel, They're both on hot win streaks. They battle next month for the heavyweight championship contendership to see who will challenge for the gold in March. However, Matt Fitchett is 0 for 4 against Matt Seidel in NYCW. Can he end that spell? Can he defeat Matt Seidel? Find out in the next episode as we get a 51D plus for your main event. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Jacob Fourty defeats Chris Dickinson in 1743 by pinfall with a moonsault to make his 10th defense and hit double figures for defenses of his heavyweight championship reign. He gets a 52 despite being read off his game. Dickinson only gets a 46. He improves in performance there. Dickinson was unhappy about losing to Fatu, but Fatu cracked his knuckles and Dickinson was like, alright, I'll lose to him. I don't want to fight that scary guy for reals. As we advance to our next segment, we've not got anything planned. What's this? A 77B, Jacob Fatu picks up a mic and he states that NYCW has nobody that can stop him. There is no one that can beat him. There is no one half as dominant as him. And Josh Briggs returns. He comes through the crowd. He hits that maroon F5 on Jacob Fatu. He lays him out. Josh Briggs is back. He wants that gold. He wants that fight with Jacob Fatu. The one man he's never beaten in NYCW. That one blemish on his record. Can he right that wrong? Find out next time in the local to global. A 57C minus in one region. Matt Seidel was what's going on here, right? Matt Seidel was magnificent. Matt Fitchett was magnificent. Who else gets praised? Dogger gets praised. That's S, not D. And yeah, another very good show. Not quite as good as a couple of the shows we've had as of late. But I think next one, Fatu versus Briggs. Fitchett versus Seidel. I don't see any reason why that can't be as great as our recent shows. We also will have the first of our 2 semi-finals for the GPWA Women's Cup. Goto's looking to re-sign. NWA Power Slave, ooh, fun. And NWA is growing, so well done to them. Oh my god, I thought that had gone from NYCW. I thought we'd lost Angel Garza. I was like, hang on, what? Hold up. Just back it up. What? But yeah, so next time we have some big matches for you. We've lost a little bit of our money, but we're still making a profit, which is great. But hopefully we can rise up and hit that 50k barrier for good very shortly. We are on 26 popularity now. We are climbing up and eventually we'll hit regional. I don't know if we'll be this year in game, which is kind of sad because it's taken fucking ever. But hey ho, what can you do? Thank you for watching this shorter episode since the last one was so long. I hope to see you all in the next one for some big fights.